Children and dogs in the same home? Is peaceful and harmonious coexistence between such mischievous and playful beings possible? Although it is hard to believe, it is viable, and many unbelievers will be surprised at how good they can be. The secret lies in education and in a few more keys that we reveal in this article. 1. Guidelines to achieve a good coexistence between children and dogs. Following the following guidelines, we will obtain the reward, in the form of endearing pictures of harmony and affection. What must be done? Keep in mind that the physical characteristics and the character of the dog count a lot when it comes to ensuring a good relationship with your children. Education, education, and education. It is not that we are repeating ourselves, it is that we want to emphasize the key word in this whole matter. Without education there is no respect, and without respect, coexistence is impossible. Therefore, the first mission of adults is to lead by example, then, educate the children and the furry ones that run around the house. The little ones have to learn to understand the body language of their four-legged friend and respect him at all times. What children should not do is bother the dog when he does not want to play. At home, cozy and serene atmosphere. The raids and shouts, better leave them for the mountain. At home, we must ensure that there is an environment that transmits calmness to our children and dogs. Think that starting to run and jump through the corridors can lead to truly stressful and chaotic situations. Children and dogs, always under control. When children and dogs are together, the adult must watch that everything goes well and act at the moment of an incident. Before touching a dog, you have to ask. Warn your children that they should always ask before touching an unknown dog. Those responsible for the dog will tell us if the dog is gentle and is allowed to caress with pleasure, or is fearful and it is better not to touch it. What should not be done? Treat the dog like a toy. Beware, a dog is a living being, this you must emphasize to your son. Discomfort when eating, resting or sleeping. Is not it true that nobody likes to be bothered when they're eating, resting or sleeping? Well, to the dogs either, it would lack more. Move it to another place. If the dog lies down in one place and does not want to move, the child should not push it as if it were a piece of furniture. Talk to your child and tell him to leave him alone. Take the food out of your mouth. You have to make it very clear to your children that, even if the dog is a petty thief who has taken a piece of sausage from him, he should never tear it out of his mouth. You must understand that putting your hands in their mouths can cost them a serious displeasure, and that it is best that they tell you to resolve the conflict. Snatch your favorite bone or stuffed animal. Dogs are like children, they are infatuated with toys and do not let go of them for the world. Explain it to your children and teach them other alternatives, such as hiding and search for prizes. Dog tied or lost. Never have to touch a dog that is tied or lost. Make sure that your children have it very clear and that they warn the adults before approaching the animals. Finally, we want to remind you that good coexistence between children and Harry has much to do with our ability to understand the body language of dogs. It is also essential to know what human gestures can put dogs on guard. Is your dog sick or has behavioral problems, and the experts you have consulted do not give you effective solutions to help you improve? Click on the link below, and get the help you're looking for. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. Thanks.